Hey YouTubers, welcome to another episode here on ESGNet. This is MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here on ESGNet. And this is episode 16, and in this episode we're going to see, as you see here, I believe we actually played a couple games. We got done playing the Albuquerque Isotopes, so I didn't have footage of that. Decided I want to speed because I want to speed this series up some, so we can get to the major leagues. So there you see his batting average there, the last 4 games right there. Just pause the video or rewind the clip and you guys can check it out. But there you see the Redbirds are 42-42, so we're 500 game. We're at 500 right there for our season. Last 10 games, 7-3, and there you see the Storm Chasers are right behind us to get to first place. So I believe they're like a game and a half behind us. So, and there you see just the depth chart of the team on all 3 levels. And there you see, never mind, they're a game behind us for so far this season. So go ahead and this first game, actually this is the 4th game from the last episode we've seen against the Iowa Cubs. Bonds comes in as a pitch hitter once again. We're down by 5. The Cubbies come in and score 5 runs on us in the first inning. There you see. So Bonds has come in the 5th, in top of the 5th, and with no runners on board, he has a pitch hit situation here. And you see Coach giving his last minute instructions for this game, and we're gonna see. And so 2 outs, no runners on the bags, down by 5, and there you see a nice hit, and this ball is gone. Once again, Bonds does it again, coming off the bench as a pitch hitter and hitting the ball sky high. If you guys remember in last episode, game 2 of this series, he came in as a pitch hitter with 1 at bat, hit a home run, a 1 RBI home run, and then turn around. The team rallied behind him and scored 14 runs alone in the 7th inning. So we'll see if they can do that again. There you see a replay of this one. That ball is long gone, and there you have it. So the Redbirds now down by 4 runs in the ball game. So we'll go ahead and send the ball game because that is the last. That's the last and only at bat that Bonds has for this game. So there you see both teams have 5 hits apiece. Now Redbirds have 6, and they're easing back in the game. They're down by 2. They're at the top of the 6th, and hopefully they can crawl their way back to getting the ball game in for the lead here. You see you're still down by 2, and simulation is this kind of sucks because I want to show you guys how, if we come back or not in this game. And let's see. Yeah, by the looks of it, it's gonna be a close one, but I don't think we get it. And so let's go ahead and do the final score. Final score being 5-3. Bonds there you see 1 for 1, home run, RBI, and a run. So there's his performance for that game right there. So Bonds 1 for 1, home run, solo shot in that game. I actually want to tell you guys now, as I think about it, in the series against Albuquerque, I believe Bonds he hits a 3-run shot and actually comes back and wins the game. So yeah, crazy. So let's go ahead and get to another at bat here. We're down by 4, and it's against the against the Cubs again. There you see, this time no outs. Down by 5 or down by 4. They had 9 hits, 1 error. We have 2 errors, and I believe 4 hits. So there you see Bonds still a little nervous. I think he's a little intimidated by this coach. For guys that his bat there, so we'll see what he can do at this pitch hit at bat here. Top of the 5th, bases are empty again, and then you see a nice hit, drive the ball right past the shortstop. So not a home run like he has been in a couple of games, coming off the bench and hitting a home run. But anything will help start a rally. So we got a runner aboard now on the base pass, and I'm sure they're going to bring in a pitch runner for Bonds there. Bonds is not too quick on the bags for him being a big guy that he is. And you see we're down by 2 runs, so we got a better chance now of coming back in the ball game in the middle innings of this game. Now we're only down by a run, and we actually come back and tie the game up at the top of the 6th. We're scoring 2 runs that inning. We have 10 hits, 2 errors. They have 5 hits, 1 error. Score still tied 5 apiece, and we'll see how this game ends. And there you see scored another 2 more runs, and then it looks like we hit a 2-run shot right there in the 7th, scoring 4 runs there. So now it makes it 9-4, and now Cubbies are coming back, and they scored 3 runs right there, so it makes it 9-8. They scored another run, make that 9-9 in the bottom of the 7th there. So now we're tied up 9 apiece. So like I said, this is just like they're big brothers, I guess you could say, in the major leagues there. Games are tight, and one team's going to slip up and lose the game by making a small error. There you see now we're back in the 8th, scoring 4 runs. So now we're up by 3, make that 13-10 because they scored a run in the bottom of the 8th. And we'll see if we can close the door on them in the 9th here. And we do, with a final score of being 13-10. Bonds 1 for 1, no home runs, no RBIs, because it was just a pitch hit situation. But there you see Mitchell Boggs get his 29th save of the season, and Victor Marti is 3 for 3 for the season. So there you see his performance for his at-bats, just that one at-bat, that single that he got, that he ripped right past the shortstop for the game. So there you see 1 for 1 for the game so far. So far for the season with the AA affiliate, 8 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a batting average of .429. And he has 2 more days to his next training appearance, and I believe he is 3 for 3 for his goals. So he's going to get a good news in his email, which I don't understand why you would send an email to player, the coach. You see him every day, so why would the coach email the player about, oh, you're doing well? I don't get that. So there you see his last 10 games there. You see did quite well. I want to say it was there it is, the game on the 28th. That's the home run that he hit and got 3 hits, got 3 RBIs out of that game. I wish I would have captured it. It was a good at bat too. I came back from being 0-2 and working the count just bit by bit, So I should have captured that, but I didn't. There you see the lineup for the Redbirds, and Bonds coming in as the guy in the 3 slot. And there you see the starters for the game. Brandon Batista, 16 starts, record 5-8 for the season. He's actually a pretty good darn pitcher, but not too much run support. So there you see, first at bat, Bonds drives that ball, and that ball is long gone. The home run for Bonds right there. So Bonds again starts off very well against the team that this time we're playing at home. or excuse me, I believe we're at their house again. There you see Bonds play, or excuse me, yeah, we're at their house. Gets home run right there against the Iowa Cubs. There you see a nice hit right there, and that ball is long. Oh, excuse me, my bad. First game of this series we played against was at our house. So, yeah. So there you see that home run, nice hit, and that ball is tattooed as gone. So, actually, now as I remember, Bonds actually came in as a catcher, not a first baseman in this game. So I had to play a little defense for some reason in this game. And you see, Bonds calls a play to get the ground out there. So 3-2 pitch, bottom of the first, 1 out. We're up by 3, and Bonds is calling for, I believe, a changeup high on the side, or excuse me, a forcing fastball. Ends up walking the guy. So bottom of the first, still same inning, 1 out, runner on first, and there you see Bonds pops it. He calls for a pitch, and that ball is gone. It hits the foul pole. So that's a 2-run shot right there by the Cubs. So 3-2, still in the same inning, and then gets the good pitch right there. Calls for a good pitch there to ground the guy out. So 4-seam fastball. Bonds is trying to call for here a 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, bottom of the first, and it's a nice strikeout. So a little defense there I showed you guys. I think got another clip or two of him playing some defense. I didn't want to show too much of it. I actually showed only some of the bad things that happened to me while playing on defense. So bottom or top of the third, bases are empty, and there you see a nice hit. They're going out to the outfield. Safe hit there, blooped in the shallow right field. At this point, I don't think by Bonds. So Bonds is on the bags there, and we'll see the replay here. And just a nice hit for contact there. Not didn't want to put no power behind it. Actually want to get on base and get his on base percentage up and whatnot. So let's go ahead and go bottom of the fourth. 3-1 count, 2 outs, and Bonds calls for a hit and a pitch, and then it's a just a drop. Just a little drop right there in front of the plate. He throws him out. So top of the fifth, now we're batting again, and Bonds gets a nice dribbler right there. They go for 2 and get the second baseman, but unable to get Bonds there. So Bonds is safely on the first. So bottom of the sixth, now we're back on defense, and you see a 1 out, and then a bad call for Bonds right there, and a runner scores there, making it 3-3. Now make it 4-3. Iowa Cubs get the lead, so we get a lefty coming in, and I believe it's Michael Lee that comes in the game. Batista again, like I said, not getting too much run support. It's been kind of well, excuse me. It wasn't Michael Levy, but same inning, bottom of the sixth, 1 out, and a runner on second, and Bonds is trying to go for the relay, and there was a relay, and it was a good relay throw, and that guy is out. So good protecting the plate there on defense. So 2 outs, same inning, and the count 0-1, and a nice hit right there by the Cub hitter right there to get the out at right field. So there you see down by 1 at the bottom of the sixth, and Bonds coming up for his next at bat. So 0-1 pitch, bases are empty, top of the seventh, 2 outs, and a bad dribbler hit right there, a nasty hit, and unable to run that one out. So we'll go back on defense, bottom of the seventh with 1 out, runners on first, and that one is up in the air, and that one again is gone, hits off the foul pole again for the second time in the game. So Bonds not doing too well as a catcher. Bonds has not played catcher since his high school days, so it's been a while since he's been able to play behind the plate. And there you see a bad botched play right there by the left fielder there. There you see a runner coming in and unable to get the tag there. So he scored once again, making the score now 7-3. So runners on first and second and third, bottom of the seventh still, and he rips it right past the third baseman. They score another run, making it 8-3. So now we got runners on the corner. So same inning, 1 out still. We're looking for that other 2 outs. There you see a nice hit towards left center, and the center fielder gets the ball, but the run still scores there and ends up scoring. Actually, 2 runs come in, making it 9-3. So now we finally got 2 outs, and there you see the runner is advancing from first to third, and it gets there safely. So runners on the corners, 2 outs, 0-2 pitch coming up here, still down by 6. And a nasty swing right there to get the final out of the 7th inning. So the bleeding has finally stopped, and now the Redbirds can finally try to get back in this game and try to get any kind of momentum going for them in the last 2 innings of this game. So there you see the final score being 9-3. And I actually can blame Bonds for some of those bad calls, some of those bad pitches that he called for. But at the same time, it's the pitcher's job to get the ball in a position where the batter can't get to it. So, like I said, his secondary position is a catcher. And for some reason today, Bonds had to play that role. Hopefully, he doesn't get in that position again. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to work on some of those just in case we do get called up. They want us to play as catcher, but I don't think Yadier Molina is gonna have any problem keeping the catcher position there in the major league. So, but go ahead and go to the screen here, and 9 home runs, 15 RBIs, batting average of 437. Excuse me. So batting 500 in that game right there. So there you have it. That's it for this episode here on ESGNet of MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. We'll see what Theo and the Redbirds can do when they play more of this season. They're still in first place. We'll see if they can roll on and go into the next series. I believe the next series against the Storm Chasers. And also All-Star week is coming up, so we'll see what Theo can do then. Until then, keep each other healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.